What's up everyone, it's Q from RetroQ Gaming, and fresh off the back of the news the other day that I may have possibly found the Nintendo Switch WWE 2K18 physical release date, which could possibly be November 30th, 2017, just in case you haven't heard or you haven't watched my video on that. But just that's beside that point. It's turned out that Nintendo have now finally announced the whole deal and packaging and stuff with regards to WWE 2K18 and its storage space requirements. If you remember also, previously I made a video when they updated the page for the digital version on the eShop, which said it required a 32GB MicroSD card because for some reason Nintendo decided it was a good reason to launch the Nintendo Switch in 2017 with 32GB of internal storage, not even close to enough, as been shown multiple times over. But the point I'm trying to make now is that Nintendo have announced that the physical version of WWE 2K18 will also require a microSD card, surprising absolutely no one. For the main reason is the game uses a smaller game card, which is approximately 8 or 16 gigabytes. It's not 100% confirmed. To be honest, I'm guessing 8. There's a reason for that now in a second. The main reason is that even if you buy the physical version of WWE 2K18, you require 24 gigabytes of storage space, which basically means you need a micro SD card. For the simple reason is, yes, the Nintendo Switch does have 25 gigabytes, or it's like 26 exactly if you have nothing else on it. But the point is that 1 gigabyte of internal storage is required for the save games. So if you have a 24 gigabyte additional download, excluding all post-launch patches, which for 2K games are usually actually pretty big, you basically have to make the choice and either have your Nintendo Switch with no additional storage be a dedicated WWE 2K18 machine, even if you buy the physical version of the game, or you can swallow the cost of an additional forced upon you purchase of a microSD card, because this game joins the list of games that highlight Nintendo Switch's mass storage problems, or lack of mass storage problems. And if you're wondering why Nintendo, or why 2K in this case, didn't opt to make the game fit on a bigger game card, for the simple reason is because Nintendo uses a proprietary storage format a la the Nintendo Switch game cards, which are produced in so small quantities in relation to other forms of media used in this day and age, the cost is higher because they don't order as many. And Nintendo are refusing to eat this cost just to get games on their system, so they pass this additional cost onto third-party publishers. Generally, you see companies either making more expensive games because they don't want to eat the actual cost either and eat the profit, or you'll see them charge the, I won't say the additional, well yeah, we'll call it the additional storage requirements onto the consumer in the form of a hefty size download. Many games are doing it. It's not just 2K games. Doom, for example, has the single player campaign and all on the actual game card, and the multiplayer additional content is downloaded only. Because once again, if they opted to fit it all on one game card, they would have had to opt for a bigger one, which would have cost more, and it would have meant the game would have cost more, or they would have had to actually make less of a profit. And all of this just stems back to what I believe is an unacceptable amount of storage in 2017 on a modern platform. It would be akin to the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 4 releasing back in 2013 and having maybe 20 gigabytes of storage or so. It's basically the same thing. When you can fit only very select games on your console without additional hard drive storage purchased, or, well, solid state, so let's call it without external storage purchased separately, you have a problem. Because don't forget, there are now officially some games that cannot be played on Nintendo Switch in any way, shape, or form unless you buy an external microSD card. And remember, the Nintendo Switch is sold for profit. It's not sold at a loss like many other consoles. It's sold at profit. So let me know in the comments section below if this situation affects you. Are you going to be buying WWE 2K18 on Nintendo Switch, where it will cost the same amount as the other versions of the game, be inferior because it doesn't have as many people on the screen at once, as well as cut down graphics, resolution, frame rate, etc., and will cost you additional money for extra additional storage space? Let me know if this affects you in any way, shape, or form, or if you're just going to say, fuck it, I'm buying it on a different console or whatever on PC. Let me know all of that in the comments section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel.